I wish I'd known you were coming.
Huh?
Wish I'd known you were coming.
One time. Oh, I never get out of watch.
I figured I'd get back so when
You woke up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I woke up. I still got your book in your. Alright.
Pretty awesome.
What works on?
Township solicitor should be here. I spoke to him today. He said he's coming, so must be delayed somehow. Engineer report, Rich. Okay.
I didn't print a copy. I'm looking for the If you have it, I'll take it. All right. Start with the Act 537 plan. I spoke with my new bosses at LSSE and was discussing what needs to be done. And since the plan has been setting for about 3 years since we were waiting to get the community needs report done, the last time I even opened the files, I went in and addressed the original Pennsylvania DEP comments when we submitted the rough draft to them. And so all the data that is in that plan is now 3 years old. So obviously, everybody knows costs went up definitely over the last 2 years, especially due to COVID. And then all the population data that's associated with that report would have to be updated as well to be brought to current. And then we had discussed about, with that last review, we were looking to submit, we went over the budget, so that's not your problem, but finish this, we have to go back and revisit this. LSSE has put together a change order in an amount of like just under $9,500. And what that does is that allows them to have younger engineer go in and update the population and the cost data. And then we put some time in there to assist Becky and Pat with assembling that community needs report. And then there's some time in there for peer review to have it looked over one last time internally before we would submit it to the board to accept it. Then we would plan on having a public meeting. You have to advertise and have a public meeting, and then any comments based on that would then have to be added back into the report as answering those comments or questions or whatever. So that's the one thing I have before you is that it's a change order to have that. Rose Street, just a little update on that. That work is done. The Chairman Rodney and I and the contractor, the general contractor, and the paving contractor, we did a walkover for a final walkthrough. Everything looked really good. I've issued their payment to the authority, so that'll be taken care of with the change order because we were actually under budget.
Right.
So that'll be taken care of at the authority meeting. As of this time, all the township roads have been surveyed and all that documented with.
There's some missing, there's some duplicates. There'll be a certain street that will have 2 or 3 engineering reports for the same exact street. And longitude, crossings, everything else.
Okay.
I'm going through it right now.
Okay.
It wasn't alphabetized, so I put it in order, just to make sure I got every street, 4 or 5 streets missing, and there's like 7 duplicates. So
Okay.
I'll call him and let him know that.
Okay, I was not aware. So
Yeah,
okay,
I
we'll
want
take
to
care
get the
of
ordinance started on that real quick.
that. Brownstown Road, still bringing that up because the county still has not closed out that contract, at least with us. And I think she's something like $7,000 or $8,000. She's still holding the incentives. I sent her a letter of certification that it was constructed with no last and things like that. So I don't know where that lies. I have to give her a call. And that is about all I have. As far as what's going on in the township.
Okay. Thank you, Richard. Any questions for the engineer, everybody? Solicitor, Mr. Singer, that Jimmy, would you like to report on this time?
Yes, I apologize for being a few minutes late.
Okay.
There was some construction on the side. Yeah, well, a couple of things. Number one, after the election had occurred, we were going to have a couple of vacancies in office, and I do have the law, and I checked it concerning what would happen. And of course, if a vacancy exists, they'll be filled by the majority of the remaining members. So, you know, it's not going to, whatever the majority is at that point in time, that'll be it. I was asked to look into that by the chairman. I've also prepared an affidavit of verification for our right-to-know officer pursuant to a final determination of the Office of Open Records in one of the cases that was there. And I'll submit it to Patrick Bono tonight, and he can sign it and have it sent to the right-to-know people, and also to the individual who requested the information. And that's all I have.
Okay, thank you, Mike.
Well,
Public comment for agenda items, nobody signed in.
Excuse me,
Yes.
I didn't get to sign in, but I wanted
Oh.
to ask, the officer on the agenda to be promoted, except the same as last one.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay, sewage authority. Rich pretty much covered about the Rose Street phase one being done, the paving's been done, they did the super job paving. Everybody's been down, looked at it. Ron, did you have a chance to go down there and take a look at it? I think they did a wonderful job, so we found no problems.
Yeah, the only thing that we talked about was that one cleanout was on off the road, that was on the curb that we went with.
Yeah, it's pretty close. We're
On a
gonna
flag
put a marker in there, yeah. It's about a foot and a half off the road.
It's on the road.
It's not in the
No, there's one that's on the road, but it's underneath the asphalt, that was over by,
one he's
Ron
talking about.
Stefanik's property out in front of his.
Well, yeah.
But the other one we're talking about is done on the same side, but it's just sticking up about that far, but it's in the gravel side, on the side of the road, we figured that we don't put a marker there.
We're gonna put a marker there so you can see the power. Get that done, maybe at this one. Becky, anything else on sewage authority? Where's Becky? There you go. Nothing but that. Planning commission, I don't think we have anything there. You need for an executive session now, gentlemen? Correspondence, Pat?
None.
Old business. Need a motion to approve the regular meeting minutes from October 2023. If they got a chance to get them over.
I'll make it.
Jeff? Motion by Jeff to accept his minutes from October 23. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Dylan. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed?
I just wanted to make a comment about the Act 537 that engineer Leonard's working on. Once we pay that final engineering cost for that 537 after the DEP accepts it, that is the end of the township's responsibility for the issue.
Once it's approved.
Once it's approved, yeah. Then we're done with it. Then we hand the whole thing over to the sewage authority. Here you go. 4 years we've been waiting to get this report done. Once it's done, township, no more township expense.
Thank you, Pat.
Yep.
Okay, new business. Pat, you want to take over here?
Yeah. Motion to advertise a tentative 2024 township budget on November 9th, 2023, and for a special meeting to be held on December 27th, 2023, to vote upon said budget to be voted on before December 31st, 2023, as per second-class township code.
I'll make it.
Questions on that? Do we have a motion on that?
I'll make it.
Motion by Dylan,
I'll second.
second by Mike.
Is that budget gonna be posted?
Yes.
Yeah, speed posted for a minimum of 20 days.
It'll be advertised and posted. I'm sorry, anybody opposed to that? All in favor say aye. Opposed, none opposed?
Motion to promote part-time officer Christopher Tessler to full-time staff at the Kiski Township Police Department.
I'll make it.
Motion by Dylan,
I'll second it.
second by Mike. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? None opposed?
Kiski, the Roaring Run watershed. Roaring Run watershed representative requesting use for the township jet lead blower for a few times.
I had something like that. Instead of letting them take our machine, I would much rather have one of our guys go down and run the trail and trail, being as part of township equipment.
You think it's better for insurance reasons than anything else?
Yes.
Okay. What do you think, Ron? Can you schedule that with him when he needs to use it?
I think it's fun.
It was
I know
actually
you're busy.
his idea. It was actually his idea. so-
Oh, okay, well, it makes sense for insurance reasons. Because if something happens to it, our guys aren't controlling.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah. Well, we were gonna put the motion to, if there's any repairs that we made to it, if it's broken, they would take care of it. They being the watershed association. This is better yet.
This is better.
Text me about them.
The public works employee to use.
I have, I'll
Oh,
get
you
it.
have?
I'll get it.
I'll get my people to get it for you.
Okay.
Right?
Sorry.
Public works employee to operate said machine. Okay.
Mr. Chairman, just one thing, since you do have a change order, it's already been something that's been voted on as far as the project, it's appropriate for you to approve that change order today. I see it's not on the agenda, but it's appropriate for you to make that motion to approve that, the engineer's change order.
Well, we got it after the 24-hour cutoff.
That's okay, you can, because it's an ongoing project, because it's something that you've already voted on to do, you can amend the agenda by a motion to allow that change order to go through if you wish.
We didn't vote on it. You're talking about the leaf blower thing?
No, I'm sorry, since we're under new business,
Oh.
there was the change order that he had for the project.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay,
I didn't even supply the board with a copy of that, just got it.
okay. So, well, is it important to be done tonight?
Well, I just, the sooner that that is authorized, and the sooner we start moving on. Like, we can start working on it, just.
Ronnie, check your phone. You want me to get copies of
It's in the
it
truck.
to everybody right now so they can review it real quick?
Yeah, let's finish the motion first. Let's finish the motion.
It's like 6 pages.
Yeah, let's finish the motion on the,
Okay.
Watershed Association, the leaf blower. Motion made, I'm sorry, need a motion for the Watershed Association to use the leaf blower with labor, the driver supplied by our township for them to do it. All in favor of that motion? Sorry, who wants to make that motion?
I'll make it.
Jeffrey?
I'll second it.
Mike, second. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
All right, I'm going to make copies of that.
Okay.
Change order.
We'll wait for this. You said you got another? I sent it on here. You got it on? You got it
I
on?
left my phone in the shop. I
Okay,
didn't need it.
let us know if you didn't get it.
Is there a person?
Yeah.
Is there a person?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all have.
You did that.
I hope one then. I won't say I don't have it, I just can't find it if I do have it. Move on. Alien me out. Single me out already. He does have a lot. Thank you.
And just so you're aware, that's the cost not to exceed, so that we basically time and materials, so you don't spend all that. We're not gonna build all that.
All right, that would be the amendment to the agenda.
Yes, we make a motion to amend the agenda to accept the change order. Under someone needs to second that, and then you can vote on the change.
Under new business,
Yes,
the motion to amend tonight's agenda to act on this 537 update, to act under new business. Somebody want to make that motion to amend the agenda?
I'll make that motion.
Mike? Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Jeffrey. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, we need a motion to approve the updated service authorization change order to the Act 537 plan as submitted by Senate Engineering.
I'll make that motion, Chuck.
Motion by Mike,
I'll second.
second by Jeff. To approve the update of the change order. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Okay.
Okay, reports. Motion to approve police report submitted by Chief Porter.
Supervisors, my department responded to 140 incidents in the month of October. To break down below for you. As a result of those incidents, 17 traffic citations were issued and 12 criminal arrests were effectuated. So that
Busy money. Thank you, Chief.
for both.
That motion to accept the police report.
I'll make it.
Motion by Mike, second.
I'll second.
Second by Jeff. Oh, Dylan, I'm sorry. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Public Works report for the month of November.
We finished the Rural Road grant project, we'll be getting a check as soon as Craig Smith gets the paperwork done. I gave that to him last week. And we've been blowing leaves off the road, patching potholes, and mowing Township roads. We got the 350, got the tires put on out of Danny's. And Red Town, that card you gave me, it wasn't a birthday card, it was a thank you card for fixing the road down at Red Town. Washed out when we started the Rural Road project. And I found out that there's an LSA grant, that's the casino money. And I was wondering if the township was gonna apply for it. If you do, you have to have it on your, you have to vote on it tonight. It's due the end of November.
Well, you suggest we apply for it tomorrow.
Well, the sewage authority also can file too.
We already have.
Okay, but the township can file separately. You could do anything. You could do water project in Black's Hollow, you could, a bridge project, you could get the boom mower, you know, you could buy police cars with it.
What's the deadline for that? I'm sorry.
21st,
What?
the 21st.
21st of November.
Yeah, the only thing you would have to pass would be the resolution that has to be for a specific amount. And then when you submit online, you have to upload that resolution, you have to have a cost estimate, whether if you're buying something, you get an estimate from it. If you're buying a car from a dealership or whatever, or if you're buying a lawnmower.
You better have a specific amount to put in that grant.
Well, we'll apply for the grant.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Apply for it.
The grant's 95% done. I was gonna apply for Chestnut Bridge, because we have everything together for it. But the board couldn't make up their mind what they wanted to use. So I just stopped.
That's a pretty pricey project. that guy.
500,000.
Yeah.
And you can get up to $1 million.
Yeah. See, the problem is I applied for that LSA grant last year for But ironically, municipal authority of Westmoreland County got $1 million.
Is that a 50/50 grant?
No,
That's
it's
zero.
not, it's not.
No match, zero match, that's why everybody and their brother is applying.
I don't know, my suggestion would be to apply for that, Chestnut Bridge for that, that's a $500,000 project.
This would be the third time I've applied for that bridge.
Spin the wheel. Well, may as well make
You
it.
say you're about 90% done with that, with the paper?
All we have to do is update the pictures, go out there and take some pictures and upload it to, the grant and send
You
it
know
over.
how much you get with the resolution for that amount.
Again, we have to amend the agenda to include that back.
Yeah, and what I could do is I could prepare a resolution and get it over to you, so you can sign it, like say, you got, I mean, it would be, if you pass a resolution to do that, but just the formal document itself could be prepared, as long as that is included with the, application, that you'll be fine.
Yeah, because we're like 12 days out.
Yeah, well, I'll have it done.
It doesn't take long to upload, it's just.
So, in other words, authorization.
Just the
You
authorization.
guys are authorizing me to apply, finish this grant for the Chestnut Bridge.
I'll make that motion.
You didn't form a motion, we have to, again,
Yeah, I mean, you would amend your agenda.
amend the agenda to,
Yeah.
I'll make the motion to amend the agenda.
to include the LSA grant vote.
Yep.
Do I have a second on that?
I'll second it.
Second by Mike. Motion made by Dylan, second by Mike. Amend the agenda to discuss the LSA grant. Put it back on our new business. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay, need a motion to have Patrick finish the LSA grant application, not the, whatever we come up with. We have a figure to put in there?
I have an engineering estimate from April.
April,
I'm sure it's up since then.
Can you just add 10%?
I mean, we can estimate it.
Well, you could add another 5% to whatever the other thing was we were talking
You
about.
want me to go find a grant and pick the number?
Probably wouldn't hurt, I mean, if you, then you wanna just make it for, I mean, you don't,
Doesn't have to be exact. what you're saying.
yeah, if we need to,
Ballpark it.
we need to modify the,
It's $486,000.
yeah, I would say, we need to modify, recheck the values and then throw the
Can
estimate.
you do that for me?
I could do that tomorrow, yeah. Just add 10% or something like that to the project.
10%, I think would be.
Because what you don't use goes back.
So the motion will be to apply for the LSA grant for Chestnut Bridge project on the amount provided by Sun Engineering as soon as possible. Sound good? Okay. Have a second on that?
I'll second.
Okay, I'm sorry, who made the motion? I'm sorry, who made the motion?
You just did. I thought you were just doing it.
Ross, I needed the motion.
I'll make it.
Dylan? Jeff, gonna second that?
I'm gonna second that then.
Very good, thank you. Motion made and second to have the secretary apply for the LSA grant for Chestnut Road Bridge project in the amount to be supplied by Sun Engineering. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Thank you, Dylan. Thanks, Ron.
Okay, motion to accept the public works report.
I'll make it.
You done with that? Jeff made that motion?
Yeah.
I'll second that. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Zoning report, Becca.
We want permit for a new modular home. The three municipal approvals, two of them for demos, some houses were burned, so they're gonna be replacing them with houses. Had a couple people contact me about building some more houses in Kiski Township, so that's good. Brand new stick built, and it's coming in the future here. Still doing pictures for the 537.
I'm sorry?
Still doing pictures on the 537.
Oh, okay.
We had a complaint on, from a resident about what he thought was running sewer, but it's actually a biological algae or something, it's nothing to do with sewage, so that's a good thing that he doesn't have raw sewage on his property.
What a name.
That's what they call it, angel snuff. It has a big, long name, but that's the short name. Like I said, we have 3 possible new houses being built and 3 more maybe going on Ridge. And then we have to clear up some stuff about living in travel trailers. We have to check on the law for those RVs because people are like, well, if I have sewage, can I live there?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Gilpin Township had the same project 6, 7 years ago down in Janetta. Same thing.
Yeah, so I mean, this is something that
We
just
have
needs to
one
be
against it.
clarified.
We have.
We have a time limit on it, I believe.
What's that, Nick?
I think there's a time limit on it. You're allowed to live in them stay in them for a certain period of time, you can't live it.
And what are they doing with the sewage?
If it has an existing sewage, they're dumping into the existing sewage. Like if they're tearing down a house and they're building a new house there, they wanna park the camp there until they get the new house built.
No, that's not a residence.
No,
That's understandable.
Right, I thought they were just pulling in the travel.
is there a time limit for that?
There would have to be somewhat of a time limit opposed to it being a residence.
Mm-hmm.
But if you wanted to stay in there, like if your house burned down,
Right, like they're waiting to have their house built, they have a sewage, they have a septic tank that's existing, it's just that their house isn't there anymore.
I wouldn't have it, of course.
Jeff, normally what happens is it relates to the permits to build. So for example, I come and I get a permit to build. It says I have to build within a certain period of time or come back and get new. So as long as they're only staying there for the period of time that it takes for the permit to get it, then you're not gonna have an issue. So you don't even give them any special permissions, just, once they get the permit, you say it has to be built within, I think normally, most places are within a year or two.
Yeah.
They must begin the project at least, and then complete it by a certain date. Because then you're gonna have the county come out for assessments, and they're gonna see it, and then they're gonna, so you'll be.
Most people wanna rebuild, they don't wanna live in them.
Yeah.
I want them to.
So we're good more or less letting them live in it as long as
Yeah.
they build a house, within reason.
Well, within reason, but
Yeah.
it's gonna be regulated by the permit to build itself.
Right, right. How long is the permit good for, Becky?
That's it.
Or zoning permit?
What?
How long is the zoning permit good for?
They're good for a year, but
It's
go
the
ahead
building.
on, as long as they get it, if they say they're longer,
Yeah.
there's reason, I mean,
Whatever.
it's just expended, it's not a big
We have to
deal.
work with them, sure.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Right,
We don't charge them anything,
right.
just expend it.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah. Becky, question.
Yeah.
Do you happen to know, you might know, how long this, project with the trailer parks going on? And,
When I went up there with the DEP, they have a whole tour. I have no idea.
yeah, I've been over there a few times in the last couple of weeks. My problem is how long Ohio Street is a disaster.
Mike,
Disaster. Yes.
they told Van Ray, the sewer project took a year and the water project will take a year. So the end of next summer will be done.
Yeah,
There won't be a road left.
they explained the same thing to me, they're anticipating August or late summer next year.
When the damage to the road exceeds the bond, you can make them bond it again or fix it.
Does the
What
bond
an
expire?
engineer told me years ago,
When were you last up around the Ohio coming
a
on?
week or so.
I got a check for $7,000 right now.
That long as there's one hole.
And
Does
that's
the
the
bond
one that's
expire at
due
the
here.
end of the year? Does the bond expire at the end of the year? Is that what
No,
you're-
bond don't expire.
There's been roads bonded for 10 years.
Bonds don't
So at
expire.
least $7,000.
Have you talked to them and asked them to fix it?
Hey.
I'll call
Well,
Or you can ask them, they have to bond it over top of it. There's some kind of process you do, you can get another 7,000 to secure that, because you already have $7,000 damage, let's say. So you can ask them for more money because your damage exceeds the repair bill, and you just keep going and going and going, or you fix it, or temporary fix it like we did, and you charge them for that.
Do you happen to know, did you say you were talking to them?
Okay.
Oh, that was months ago.
Just-
Do you happen to know, they plan on working through the winter?
Weather
With all the
permitting.
snow and ice?
They
Weather
can't.
weather permitting.
Well,
They may get shut down in the wet.
we have a resolution, you're not allowed to go on road in the inclement weather.
No, you
Township's
can't,
supposed to set the rules on that.
you can shut them down in the freeze and thaw from February to March. There's a date for the freeze and thaw. You can, it's an option, you can. But
Is all of Ohio Street bonded, or just part of it?
all of it.
No, just part of it.
I
Oh,
thought
that's
it
right,
was
I'm sorry,
part of
Is it running down the whole street?
They are.
Yes, they are.
I think it's like bonded from Sugar Hall Road
Yeah,
out to
I
the
watched-
dumpster.
It's not
I watch them
water
every
for
day,
itself.
Chuck.
Yeah, it's one of
them. Okay.
You can see their trail, you can see
You
the
can see it
lines,
coming
you
right
can
out of the
see
dump
the
site, right down the road.
It's correct,
They
they
go
want,
down
it's bonded
towards
Sugar Hall Road.
That part's going.
Yeah, they're going the other way too.
Towards Florida is not.
They're
Yeah,
going
that's
both
where-
ways.
Yeah, I've watched it, Dave.
Okay, because the
I
water,
was making a big loop.
because the water authority also uses that at a dump site too, but they're just in and out once or twice a month or something.
You said just once a month or so.
Yeah, the water authority goes in there once in a
It's
while.
the
Just
CKI's trucks and Ahmed's trucks.
I believe it, yeah.
So we legally, I'm gonna make them rebond the road because we know the amount's over 7.
And
Now, if
they
they
can bond
refuse to do it like they did the last time, can I just shut the project down?
You can, you legally
But
can.
what he is saying is correct. What happens is this, you notify them that they exceeded the damage that the first bond caused, and now you want them to get an additional bond for additional damages that may occur. Then what happens is they have to do that, and he's correct, that you can close them down during freeze and thaw, but what kind of road would they, what kind of surface would they be using on that road anyway?
It's, I don't think it's paved underneath, I think it's just tar and chip.
Tar and chip, well, see, even like, you know that the batch plants are closed basically for asphalt, things like that, unless it's emergency.
I mean, we have-
patching and things, but,
Cold patch is available.
yeah, cold patch.
It's a waste of money right
Get that, but I
now.
mean, as far as doing the road.
Because they're destroying the base on the road.
So what are our options?
Well, you definitely gotta get more money off of them.
And if I don't?
Then you can shut them down
I have a
and
question,
they tell me to stay
we
off.
have them, we should have some kind of like estimate prepared by an engineer or something.
Well, I mean, our engineers should really look at the road, tell you what the damages have been, and whether or not it exceeds, because here's what happens. Every time, you know, like myself, if I go in and I have to have a hearing or I have to have a thing,
Yeah.
they're gonna say, well, why did you base that on? You can't just say, well, my neighbors thought that it was.
Right.
You know, so we need an estimate to repair, yeah.
But that changes every day.
I think you're gonna run into is there was no documentation, because they were driving on the road before you knew they were gonna be driving. So there's no video
Well, we have
documentation.
pictures when they bonded. We have pictures before they. When they bonded it, that's when it
They
started.
bonded it.
When they bonded, they were driving on that road.
That's
before.
because they hit a
I
bond
know.
about coming to get a bond, and I called 30 times.
I honestly think they'll fix the road. They don't want it shut down. All you have to do is go to tell them to fix we're fixing the road or you fix the road, and they'll fix it. They're not gonna want to get shut down.
And they better fix the damn road.
Who do you want to do it? Do you want Ronnie to do it, me to do it, Lee to do it? Who do you want to have them go talk to?
It's up to you.
Or Jeff, are you around tomorrow? Whatever's convenient for you or Ron, either one, I don't
It would
care.
have more clout.
I'm not gonna volunteer for it, because last time we got for screaming.
Yeah, it would be better from a supervisor and a police officer than it would for me.
I'm sure.
You know what I mean?
I honestly think, if Ron will do it, it would be best for Ron, and if there's an issue, then you and I will go.
Yeah.
Are you all right with that, or are you rather,
I guess.
I mean, you're the one that knows what you need to do with it. I mean, if you're gonna take the grader up there or put cold patch in it, I didn't see it. I'm sorry.
This spots the base is going in it.
What's that?
The base is going out of it.
Yes.
It's pumping, it's,
Do you still have the roller?
yeah, but the roller, it's just,
It's not gonna push down through it?
So you gotta rebuild the base before you do anything on the top.
Yeah, but that's gonna be the fix. That's not padded.
We got $7,000 $100,000 right now.
What, I think what Jeff's talking about, though, is he's saying, we're gonna have a voluntary repair until we get to the total fix later on. If those people will voluntarily fix the road so that it makes it passable for our residents, then that's the best thing. And then when we come around spring or whatever, that's whenever you're gonna try to get them to fix the entire road.
Correct.
Because a few months ago, we went up and put millings in there, in the ditch, you know, because it's all pumping out. Leveled it off with a grader, raked it around, and rolled it. It stayed for a while, and now it's starting to do the same thing in the same spots. There's no base on that road. It was just a tar and chip road for 50 years.
And they're crushing it.
Yeah.
I will send a letter to the office stating their options, so that they can, their main corporate, tell them the documentation.
I'm sorry, I honestly think if you could talk to the
Well,
guy.
just go talk to him, see what he says.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be as, he doesn't want shut down, he's on a performance bond, or it was that with the trailer court.
I'll see
Yeah,
if I can find
he's
him.
nice to some people, and other people, he just, and that's the whole way out the door. Every time he comes in here, he's nice as pie, but I still don't get anything done.
Jeff,
You
you
guys have to meet
available
with
with
the
the
job
job
site,
site?
it's all, yeah.
You available to work with you tomorrow?
I'm gonna have Ronnie go talk to him, and if it turns south, yes, I will go over. And I'll go over by myself if you want me to.
No, it's best to take the chief along.
Is the site for dumping considered a construction site?
It should be, if they're dumping soil and material, then they should have, that site should have, based on DEP's requirements, should have its own ENS control plan to make sure that there's no runoff or sedimentation that's leaving the site.
And the conservation district is
How do we know that?
involved in that.
And the DEP is as well.
Yeah, the conservation district's handling that, they're going out.
So if they've got like compost filter stock around it and everything, and they're maintaining sedimentation control, it's probably being regulated, but if it's not,
They don't have no compost around,
No,
nothing. It's an open site.
there's no.
And it's over an acre, right? You said it was 2
It
acres.
is, it's 8 acres.
How much?
It's 8 acres.
yeah.
Yes, it definitely needs.
Well, it's stormwater runoff, yeah.
They're over an acre, they need wastewater management.
Yep.
No, it's still stormwater. But it's just an NPDS permit for stormwater. And it has to be permitted.
Yeah, the DEP is aware of the situation, and so is the conservation, 100%.
Okay, that's gonna be checked on. You're gonna talk to him about running the other section of Ohio Street that's not bonded.
I mean, Ron can, I think, can handle it all, he has to measure it anyway, so if Ron runs into an issue with it, then Jeff and I'll be involved.
I'm talking about these sections that's not bonded.
Right,
Well, curve down to Ford Avenue.
so I can only enforce if it's not bonded. Ron is the one that gives out the measures for the bond and everything else, so.
I understand.
He can, when he's talking to him about the other side, he can talk to him about bonding the portion of Ohio Street that isn't bonded. If he chooses not to adhere to what Ron tells him, then I'll deal with it. But, you know, as long as he agrees and does what Ron asks him to do, there shouldn't be any problem.
Could you move there tomorrow, Ron?
Can I say
Yeah,
something?
so,
Can I say something? I
Yes.
mean, we live there, so we
Yes.
see it every day.
Yes.
Some of these trucks, they go up slow because they're so heavy, but there are trucks that fly up that road. Two trucks met in the road just a couple of days ago, met up, and they had to back out because obviously two of those trucks, we see on a daily basis, they spew rocks all over the road, there's mud all over the road, and they do nothing to clean it up or maintain it, nothing.
I'll mention that.
That would be all the county conservation district on the kind of debris or mud on the road.
Yeah, that's.
File a complaint with them. I was just going, it wasn't even a project site that I was working on, it was one that was over by Butler, Lawrence County line on 422, and they were putting that new gas station in there, and they had tracked all kinds of luck out on the state road, and I called, and it was like not even a day later, I found out there was one of the truck drivers
We
was.
He said, we call them, or is that?
You can call the county conservation district and complain that there is sedimentation being drugged out on the
They're
road.
aware, because I talked to them. They're aware of it.
Well,
I don't think they care, I really don't.
I know they're aware.
All
And is it coming off the trucks, you know, or is it dragging it out?
Oh, yeah, it's coming off.
Coming off the trucks.
And the only thing
Well,
that's.
that's a situation the officers can take care of, is coming off the trucks.
It's not coming off the trucks, it's coming off the tires when they go out.
When I mean coming off the trucks, I mean coming out of the bed of the truck.
Well, no, not on the bed of the truck, it's coming
Okay.
off the tires.
Okay, all right.
When they back in the dump.
Right,
Yeah.
just dragging stuff back out.
Yeah, that's still considered.
We should still clean it up because it's
Still,
still.
It's still.
Still debris. Decent hazard.
Any other construction site I've seen, they'd have a guy with a fire broom go up and down the road.
Yeah, clean up after.
Exactly.
And apparently they're not.
They've never done.
I've not been there, Becky, do they have a rock construction entrance with the trucks that come in and out of?
It's like a partial gravel driveway, like,
Is it
but
like
then
50
it's
feet
mud,
long?
I mean, it's.
You want me to
No,
go
they're
in
not
or?
maintaining that either.
Oh, no, the
It's still
conservation
another-
district was saying something about the compaction, something about they look at the compaction, I don't know.
They're supposed to clean that out and that replace
No,
the
because
stuff
I had
in
to
the
take my
rock.
truck to my new car, I had to take it to the car wash right after leaving there because there was so much mud caked up underneath there.
I'm gonna call them tomorrow.
Yeah, that's another violation that they should be.
Well, that's what the DEP even said, they said they can't be putting stuff on the road.
Well, they're the ones that totally, the state is totally in charge of that. They have the conservation district managing that for them,
Mm-hmm,
but the state is still
Yeah, that's what I thought.
officially in charge of that.
Okay, Ron, you're gonna take care of that. If you have a problem, contact the chief, whoever with you, whoever calling you, call.
I'll call the conservation district tomorrow morning.
Right, okay.
Yeah, ask for hauling.
Thank you.
Okay.
It is Paul. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think we're on the zoning report, didn't get it approved yet. Becky, you got it?
Yeah.
No, I had to bring that up.
Yeah. Becky, anything else on zoning? Okay. Motion to approve accept and approve the zoning report.
I'll make it.
Motion by Mike, second. Second by Jeffrey. All in favor, say aye. Aye, opposed? Thank you.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
One thing I did forget, if I could bring it up, we got that, I got that call from People's Gas about was about Isabella Street, they run some line along the edge of the road. Just so long as you know, they had taken the gas line, and the gas line is off the roadway, but when they were in there installing it, they took the edge of the asphalt in some places, it's not everywhere, but a few places it's cracked and peeled. They do want to make final restoration on that, but they're looking to do temporary stuff over the winter and coming back in the spring and doing that. So my conversations with her, like I said, looking at that section of the road, it doesn't look like it really technically needs any temporary fix. The road's still intact for the most part, but they're going to come back and we were going to discuss whether they would basically cut and mill a foot or 2 foot on the edge of that road and just replace that section of that road down there since they just chipped the edges.
Yeah, I had over 2001 calls on that for salt cutting.
What's that?
I had over 2001 calls for in there for the gas
Right, salt
company.
cutting.
Yeah. Swanton.
So that, just so you're aware, Ron, they are gonna take care of Isabella, but they're just gonna wait till the spring for the better bit. I did forget that, I apologize.
All right, thank you. Treasury report. Any chance to look it over, fellas?
Yes. We got 2 months of outstanding ARSE invoices that are due, about $33,000 right now for SRO coverage. We just got 2 previous months before that paid for. It's an ongoing issue with them to pay timely. And I'm waiting for the rest of the dirt road grant to come in for oral. And, I mean, $70,000 outstanding right now, waiting to come in.
What Pat's talking about is a repayment for the school resource officers that are working out there. I spoke to the lady in the office and she was going to follow up on it. She assured us that we have the billings in by the 9th of each month, they'll have it on their agenda to be paid. So I know you have them already for this month.
Had it was last month.
Yeah, so that's the issue, is moving forward, we're gonna get them to them on the 9th. They were basically 1 month behind us because of the way their meeting falls in comparison to ours.
Right. Yeah, she said if we get them by the 9th of the month, they should have them paid that month. So hopefully get paid up soon. 'Cause we're paying our people every 2 weeks, and we get paid every 2 months.
Yeah. Doesn't work out very well.
No. Any questions on the treasurer's report? Would like to have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the treasurer's report.
Motion by Mike to approve the treasurer's report. Second?
I'll second.
Second by Dylan. Motion made and second to approve the treasurer's report. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Thank you. Public comment for any non-agenda items. Anybody have anything?
Well, just curious, is there any copies available for the treasury report?
I haven't been to yet for PPI. Same with last month, I have not had time. I can't release information with employees' social security numbers on things of that nature. All the payroll sheets, sometimes they have their socials on it, sometimes they don't. And I have to go through every page. That's why they're late.
So as soon as he gets that cleared up,
Yeah.
you have it on
I
there.
can't release that information.
Right. You'll put it online too? Okay. All right. Any other questions? Anything else? Anybody? Okay, thank you. Need for an executive session, gentlemen? Nothing? That motion to adjourn? Who made that motion?
I did.
Jeffrey, second?
Second.
Second, by Dylan, all in favor, say